Avoiding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Bungo Stray Dogs chapter 104.5. So before we get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So what we're going to do here, because this is the final chapter of Bungo Stray Dogs for 2022, I'm going to give a brief recap, go into the live reaction. After the live reaction, give my thoughts on the chapter, my thoughts on Bungo Stray Dogs in 2022, and what I hope to see from this manga in 2023. So last chapter we got basically Fukuzawa and Fukuchi's backstory, and it was cute how they first met, but there was something very interesting going on. We had a split path happen at the end of 104, and Fukuchi was more focused on saving his comrades. Fukuzawa, not so much. He didn't want to do that shit. Nah. He had other plans. But let's get to this chapter, see what is in store for us this month. And this chapter is titled Two Fortunes Part 2. The two young swordsmen's encounter. Here we go. Saving your comrades from death and ending war are two different things. I am ending the war. And lone swordsman Silver Wolf Fukuzawa ended the internal battles and moved the world forward towards the end of the war. And hero Mirror Lion Fukuchi at the battlefield saw a bloodbath. Okay, I want to point this out. Look at the backgrounds here, how they are being utilized. With Silver Wolf Fukuzawa, look how light it is. And look at the dark black background for Fukuchi. Look how dark it is and how it transitions into that bloodbath. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. What? That's the Decay's objective? There's no way the agency knew nothing, not a thing. The way to heaven is right or wrong. So that's what he meant. There, the key is unlocked. Aren't you going to run? Sushi's like, what the actual fuck? What should I, or what do I do? What should I do? All of this is from the weight of those 36 years. That's right. All of this is from those 36 years. Oh, yeah, Fukuzawa got cut down, of course. Bastard. I'm not killing you just yet. Humanity's last comedy performance must have an audience. Chairman, have you looked over the papers I've sent you? Ridiculous, ridiculous. Why, Lord Fukuchi? It's just as it says. Within, this is beautiful. Within 5 minutes, release the seal upon one order. Otherwise, a world invasion of vampires will begin. Dude, that B2 stealth bomber is sexy as fuck. Oh my god. Also, fuck you and your hacks, Fukuchi. Fuck you and your major hacks. Anime Only's gonna learn about that shit. Oh, yes, they will. The Anime Onlys are not ready for this goddamn troll. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to see them on Twitter getting all pissed off about the trolling that is Fukuchi. Holy shit. I'm gonna die when I see it. Oh, yes, I know some people are gonna be living, but then there are gonna be the people that are like us manga readers that are like, you motherfucker. Dase's the only one that's going to be able to beat him, let's be real. I cannot believe you. Lord Fukuchi, you are a hero who saved the world countless times. I brought myself to this position because I admired you. That's it. I understand it? Oh no, this isn't. This is delusion. This is another elaborate plan to save the world, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to say this. In Fukuchi's mind, it technically is, if you think about it, but so foolish you are, Chairman, but it is a comforting foolishness. Even if the vampires consume the heavens and their ugly celestial beings, I shall promise to spare you and keep you by my side. Dude? What do you think the world now? It's the last 5 minutes of humanity. What will you do? Shall we play some Go? You told me to guess your objectives. Your goal is revenge. Oh, I knew it. Yeah, this isn't about saving the world. This ain't about stopping the world's wars. I fucking knew it. This is like the whole fuckery in Cypher Academy. When that bitch in Cypher Academy was talking about like mining for cryptocurrency, I fucking hate that stupid concept. Oh, I hate that shit. But when she was saying that she was gonna mine for cryptocurrency to stop half of the world's wars, I was like, no fucking way. That's a load of bullshit. No way. This is just exactly like what Fukuchi said. Damn straight it is. And nah, it wasn't. No, it turns out it was not like that at all. She wanted double the world's wars. This is what this is. This is revenge. Mm-hmm. Having your proposal rejected by me, the only thing you saw alone at the battlefield was merely hell. Yep. Soldiers who had run out of rations, starving as they fought their comrades at Tokiyami Island. Officers who would shoot. See, this is why. Because I was fucking smart. Didn't go. The officers who would shoot the backs of soldiers who pleaded surrender. Foot soldiers who would fight until death, revived countlessly by the healing ability. Oh shit. The human bomb strategy that used hostages. Why did only the soldiers at the front lines have to suffer? You resented. The Imperial General Headquarters. You resented oh my god. You resented the Imperial General Headquarters who cast logic aside and gave orders purely on diehard spirit. Which cabinet would push diplomatic failures onto the frontline soldiers? The citizens who supported that cabinet and enthusiastically supported the ongoing war. The United Nations merely. Thank you. Thank you. The United Nations merely decorations that couldn't even call a truce. You are the... Oh my god. Before I continue this, I want to point this out. I have to say this. I really gotta goddamn say this. Because this just made my freaking life just now about the United Nations. Oh my goddamn god. Kafka, you have made my goddamn day with this. Because it is true. The United Nations are just mere decorations. They don't do shit. They are a fucking joke. I'm going to read this line again. Or I'm going to read this again. Because this is fucking everything. This is. Oh my god. Having your proposal rejected by me, the only thing you saw alone at the battlefield was merely hell. Oh god, this. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh god, this is giving me everything. Oh god, like seeing the hands pop out like that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Soldiers who, and also this background, Harukawa, I gotta say this, you are utilizing the fuck out of these backgrounds this month. Soldiers who had run out of rations, starving as they fought their comrades at Tokiyami Island. Harukawa, if you participate in the anime, when it gets to this portion of the manga, and you, aka you are cracking the, oh, you better be cracking the whip. I want to see greatness. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping to see more to spare in this portion in terms of the art, but damn, that animation better look fucking fierce. But anyways, soldiers had run out of rations, starving as they fought their comrades at Tokiyami Island. The soldiers who would shoot the backs of soldiers who pleaded surrender, foot soldiers who would fight until death, revived countlessly by the healing ability. I wish I would have seen this here. Recall, why'd you rob me of this? The human bomb strategy that used hostages. I wanted to see that. Actually, Harukawa, why didn't you draw that? I wanted to see that. Damn it. I'm telling you, manga has made me like a fictional sadist. Why? That's because I love art. Because manga has spoiled me so rotten. That's why I'm like a fictional sadist, because I really love seeing disturbing art. Why did only the foot soldiers at the front lines have to suffer? You resented the Imperial General Headquarters, who cast logic aside and gave orders purely on diehard spirit. The cabinet, which would push diplomatic failures onto the frontline soldiers, the citizens who supported that cabinet, who enthusiastically supported the ongoing war. The United Nations, merely decorations that couldn't even call a truce. Yes. But even if the United Nations did call a truce, they wouldn't do shit. In fact, the United Nations would be. And I wish you would have put in this here. Kafka, why didn't you put this here? The United Nations would participate in this fuckery too. Oh God. For those of you that don't know, the United Nations actually participate in a lot of the fuckery that's going on in some of these wars. Hell, they do their soldiers do a lot of really fucked up shit. They do. And they are not held accountable. I wish that was put in here. But anyways, you are the embodiment of fury, the avenger of the dead soldiers. The reason why you targeted the agency was probably a punishment to me who betrayed you. I've now stated your motives. Release them all. Fukasawa. Oh, you're wrong. Whoa. What? Liar. Dude, look at that eye. How is he wrong, though? He stabbed him. That, like, dude, you just proved his fucking point. Ooh, okay, there's some notes here. The recent chapters have shown a lot of things regarding Fukasawa and Fukuchi in the past and their connection. This isn't really just a coincidence in terms of plot point, but more of a reference to things which happened in real life. Fukuchi and Fukasawa were nicknamed Tenka no Seppuku, or twin blessings beneath heaven. The two were greatly respected figures of the Meiji era, with the two of them progressing important parts regarding Japan's efforts to educate the masses. Fukasawa, as he has already commonly been known, encouraged the Japanese people to study and to make sure that everyone was equal regardless of their gender or background. Yeah. Meanwhile, Fukuchi was the founder of the Nichi Nichi Shimbun, Japan's first daily newspaper, along with journalist Saigiku as a journalist. He wanted everyone to be able to read and understand about the current events in the world using the newspaper. The two of them also greatly respected one another during their lifetime, which I suppose makes the current circumstances quite ironic. Dude, this is brilliant, actually. Ooh. This is brilliant. I'm going to go back to that. You have Fukasawa, who encouraged the Japanese people to study and make sure that everyone was equal regardless of their gender or background. Then you got Fukuchi, who was fighting for everyone to be able to read and understand about the current events in the world using the newspaper. That's what he was doing. And he is... look at what he's fighting for. Or look at what caused him. Look at the events that caused him, that led him to this fighting. This is very interesting. I like this. I actually do like this a lot. But let's talk about this chapter as a whole. I'm really curious, though, at what his motivations are at this point. Now, because it's obviously the opposite he wants donations for wars and shit like that. Um, he wants to stop all wars and all that fuckery. No, he wants. I don't. I like what uh I think what Fukuzawa said is actually pretty spot on. Oh my god, the citizens who supported that cabinet enthusiastically supported the ongoing war. He don't want to help no citizens. Nah, he want revenge on the world. Period. He wants to destroy the entire world. I feel like part of this is kind of like Nomen in Jagan. In a way, it's kind of like Nomen in Jagan, where he wants to just like destroy the entire world, and then take himself with it. Like that's what it kind of seems like to me, but it's like the reverse of that, if that makes sense. In terms of in terms of what's the wording? Reasoning. That's what it feels like in a way. But But man, the way Fukuchi is doing this shit, I'm not gonna lie, it really does remind me of Mubon. Because what Mubon was originally setting out to do, and I have to mention Mubon in this. Mubon was setting out to get revenge against the gods because of what happened to his waifu. And then he succeeded in killing all the gods. And he wanted to well, he ended up becoming a god because of his god complex. Yeah, and Tathagata got the best of him. Yep, because he became, in the process, ego got the best of him. And that's what it seems like with Fukuchi. It does. And ultimately, in the process of, attempting to achieve his original goal, yeah, something else happened along the way, especially in regards to Fukuchi. Yeah, something else had to have happened. But in regards to what Fukuzawa said here, why did only the soldiers at the front lines have to suffer? You resent it. There's more to this. There is. There's way more to this. I feel like Fukuzawa simplified it. Because remember what Fukuchi said, that he participated in like the torture and all of that. So I feel like there's more to it. But in regards to like the generality of his statement though about like the underlying reason for why Fukuchi is doing what he's doing, revenge is definitely it's definitely a selfish reason. He's not doing this to help people. He's doing it for his own selfish reasons, and I think we already knew that from the start. But if this wasn't all about stopping wars, nah. This was just because he's doing this out of spite and for revenge. That I agree with. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. Um, and the embodiment of fury, damn straight, he's the embodiment of fury. I agree with that. The Avenger of the Dead Soldiers, that's debatable. I don't know if he would be the Avenger of Dead Soldiers. What do you guys think about that? I I don't know. I wouldn't include that. I would just say he's the embodiment of fury. Anything. He's trying to get revenge on everyone. I'm curious what you guys think in regards to that. But Fukuzawa hit the nail on the head for a lot of things. But like what I meant in regards to Nomen is because for Nomen's case, he felt like the world failed him, and no one accepted him, so that's why he was doing what he's doing. Fukuchi, I feel like it's more because the world failed him because of the fucked up actions that were happening. So yeah, in the world around him, especially based on the person that he's inspired by. So that makes more sense to me. But anyways, let's get to what happened in 2022. Oh God, we had a good year for Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh damn straight. We had so at the end of 2021, going into 2022, we were getting into the death game. And we started off with Dostoevsky's, his pawn, and started with the game there. Yeah. And then, of course, we had the Kenji content. Holy shit, that's my baby. I love Kenji. So seeing the Kenji content was freaking amazing. I love the Kenji content. He had to beat the shit out of a motherfucker because he was stupid and didn't understand what he was trying to do. He beat the shit out of that dumbass because he was being a little prick and wouldn't listen. But once Kenji beat the fuck out of him, then then he realized that Kenji didn't do shit. He didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do that. But probably the best moment of this year in Bungo Stray Dogs was Dazai's epic escape. Oh my god, that was so epic. That is gonna probably go down as one of the most epic chapters of this manga period. That checkmate was so fucking lit. Oh my god, that was amazing. Amazing. Then we got the whole thing with we had the whole thing with the sushi, but Fukuchi started getting really good. There was more sick shit going on, but of course with Fukuchi, he stepped up his fuckery, in terms of the torture, which I really got to give mad respect for. That was freaking awesome. And then of course we had the backstory, which with Fukuchi and Fukuzawa, which I'm really, really pleased with. And the other thing I forgot to mention that I do like about this chapter in particular, I love how Itsushi is like struggling now. He's in this, he's struggling to figure out what he should do because he's heard both sides of this. He has both sides of the situation. He has Fukuchi's perspective now, and he understands where he's coming from because he didn't understand where he was coming from before. But now he does, so it's like, oh shit, what the fuck do I do in this situation? So I really do like that aspect of this. But now, where are we gonna go in 2023 with this, with Bungo Stray Dogs? Okay, so Dazai's going into the 2023. We basically got confirmation, and we kind of knew this anyway. Dazai's the only one that's gonna be able to beat Fukuchi. That showdown is going to be fucking epic. Oh, let's be real. I feel like what's going to happen first is, because Akutagawa is there. You already know Akutagawa has arrived at the airport. So Dazai's probably going to take out Akutagawa first. Because once Akutagawa is taken out, then everything's done. Well, the next question would be then, is Akutagawa going to stay dead? Or is he going to revive? I don't know what direction we'll go in with that. As much as I love Akutagawa, part of me is like, I kind of want him to stay dead. But if he does revive, he will be, he would, I don't know, his disease would be cured, so there's that. But I kind of hope Akutagawa stays dead because otherwise the death wouldn't mean anything. The sacrifice he did, it wouldn't mean anything, so I'd be kind of annoyed by that. Then we have, of course, we have the whole thing with Kenji. Kenji, I think, is done, unless after he gets enough rest, and he gets back in the game. I kind of would like to see that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But will we get Dazai versus Fukuchi next year? We better. When will it happen? If we don't get Dazai versus Fukuchi by May, if we don't get it by May the latest, I am going to be furious. It needs to happen by May. if it doesn't happen by May, like the start of it, I'm going to be mad. Because as soon as Dazai gets there, from then on, I don't care how many chapters it is, I want a good long fight between Dazai and Fukuchi. I don't want a quick fight. No, 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 no. Like what I want to see with Bungo Stray Dogs, actually, especially in terms of Dazai and Fukuchi. And hell, I kind of am feeling like it's kind of going in that direction anyway. Something I wouldn't mind seeing is if Bungo Stray Dogs goes in the direction, in terms of the final fight, if it goes in the similar direction as Gleipnir is doing, especially with Hinoka, oh, if it goes in that direction, I will be so stoked. Because the direction Gleipnir is going with Hinoka and the final fight against Hinoka is fucking good, because it's very apocalyptic as well. I would not be mad at that. Nah. Because Hinoka has major hacks as well. She can't, like, doesn't have a sword that goes back in time, but dude, she has like Thanos like powers and shit. So if Bungo Stray Dogs does something similar to Gleipnir, which it kinda is, you can make the argument that it kinda is because of the hacks and all that. But if it does go in this direction, especially in terms of Dazai, in terms of Dazai's fight against Fukuchi, I will be very pleased with that. I want to be shooketh. I want to be shooketh every month. Gleipnir is doing that for me. Oh my god, it is. Oh god, the shocking shit I am getting in Gleipnir every month is just incredible. That's what I want to see from Bungo Stray Dogs, especially when Dazai gets there. I want to be shocked. I do. Whether it's like more of, well, actually, now that I think about it, we need to get Dazai's backstory, right? Wouldn't this be the time for it? Like how Dazai is connected to everything? It would be in this fight against Fukuchi. This would be the time for more of this. Yes, 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 yes. See what I mean? We'll get everything for Dazai here. And obviously in this final fight, we were going to get everything for Dazai. But I want this done correctly. I want this done at a good pace. I do not want this rushed, because we've gotten a lot of rushed content. And it's been frustrating the fuck out of me. I want this beautifully paced. Seriously, if this is not paced correctly, it is going to be horrible. But if it's paced right, if it is like a there was like maybe like one or two parts in Gleipnir where it felt a little rushed, but it picked itself back up and it's good now. But if this is paced correctly, this will be an epic fight between Dazai and Fukuchi. And Dazai better get the kill. Because this is going to be, when this happens, the Dazai and Fukuchi fight, this is going to be an epic clash of trolls. You thought what we saw earlier this year was a clash of trolls. That's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more of a fucking clash of trolls, but damn, nah. This better be an epic clash of the fucking ages. I want to see one of the best fights of all time coming from this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys saw of this chapter, what you guys saw of this backstory, and what do you think about what Fukuzawa said? Do you guys agree that about his motive, that this is more so like not as noble as Fukuchi is making it out to be, and that this is just pure revenge for everything that has happened to him, and there's no noble motive behind it, and he just wants to burn the entire world down, and that he is the embodiment of like wrath and fury? That to me makes way more sense than what Fukuchi was fucking saying. But Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Bungo Stray Dogs content. Any ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.